Caitlin.
Caitlin, Colton, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Now that I've popped your cherry, we don't need to talk about virginity anymore.
Yeah, no more, huh? I love
See you
it.
soon.
Yep, see you soon. I thought that was an apple.
The Bachelor Season 23 premiere was a Monday night, a live 3-hour premiere, and I am sitting here with two guys who I think did a pretty solid job helping host one of those live premiere parties. Jason Tartick and Blake Horstmann are here.
Right.
You guys, how tired are you? You literally flew here from Michigan, landed at LAX, and now you're here, so thanks for being here.
It's so good to be here. Yeah, so the show ended at 11 o'clock, and then there's some aftermath, and then we're all talking about what's going on. The adrenaline's running. Probably didn't get to bed till like 2, 3. Caught a flight. Now we're here. So it's good to be here.
And now you're here. They're punctual. They're on time. And I can't say that for all of the men of Bachelor Nation who we have interviewed before. So congrats. These are two good guys out of the group. So guys, you were at this premiere party in Lansing, Michigan. Basically, the show blew up. This live 3-hour premiere had viewing parties everywhere. Bachelor Nation alumni helping host, and you guys had to help coordinate a proposal.
Yeah.
What was the pressure like on that? These two real Bachelor fans proposed at the viewing party you were hosting. Are you like, holy crap, we really have someone's real love story here?
Yeah, it was crazy. And so we rehearsed it with the guy.
The
guy. Yeah, the guy. And it was funny to see how nervous he was, and everything. And I was like, wow, this is so real. Like, it kind of hit me like, this is so real. This man's going to propose on national television in front of millions of people. But then when he got up and did it, he nailed it. It was awesome. He nailed it.
And the nerve-wracking thing is we prepared with him. So then when he showed up to the party, in my head, I'm like, okay, pretend you never met him.
Yeah,
because we can't be like, oh, good to see you again. And his
you don't
future
want to steal the
fiance is like,
surprise
how do you guys know each
other? And then we
other?
couldn't rehearse with her, obviously. So we had to act like this
You're
is all
hosting,
like,
you're acting, a lot of skills last night.
The cool thing, though, was in his rehearsal, he was nervous and kind of screwed up. But when she was there and he was looking her dead in the eye, it came from the heart. It was incredible. I had goosebumps. It was amazing. It was amazing.
I love you giving us that kind of feedback on what the atmosphere was like, because we see it on TV, but we don't know what it's like to be there. Anything else that happened behind the scenes that people didn't get to see on TV? Because it was a lot going on, all the parties and the coordinating and the production of it all. You had a Virgin cocktail station.
We did have a Virgin
cocktail station.
For your pal Colton.
They had different games. They had artistry work. Who had the best drawing of Colton?
Yeah, they had
and
some
then
cool
what was wild is we were in the middle, and we had Kendall and Cian with us, who are so sweet. But we're in the middle of Lansing, Michigan. I don't know where we are, just on an off street. And when we got out of the house from the show being done filming, there was all these people that came to say hello and want to talk.
And it
was cool to say hello to everyone. It was
a giant satellite truck kind of gave us away. So they were running up and down the streets.
There you go. Yeah.
Everyone in Michigan was so sweet.
Yes.
Like the
Shout out to
sweetest
Lansing.
people. Everyone was so kind.
I love it. It was so much fun watching last night. And of course, you guys went on your journey with Colton. You're friends with him. Watching not just the live portion, but the actual footage of the episode and seeing the women. What do you think? Who do you see Colton really clicking with? We had some front runners like Cassie and Hannah. Who stuck out to you?
So,
go ahead.
So for me, I thought that, first of all, with Cassie, like just reading his body language, he was instantly like excited. Like he was glowing up and he was excited and he was on edge. And then I saw with Hannah, like the calm Colton I know, I felt like he was pretty tense all night. You could just see it in his body language. But when he was with Hannah, he was just at like a very calm, rested place and seemed very comfortable. And then I think later in the program he mentioned she made him feel like he's at home. So I think either of those two so far would be a good fit.
I noticed Cassie brought those butterflies and Colton picked a butterfly up.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, a smooth move.
A little totem.
Was that Cassie?
That was Cassie,
Okay.
But also I'll say, don't judge the first episode, right? Because I didn't even get to
that's true. I know he was a dark horse. He was a dark horse.
You were a sneak attack.
He was a dark
didn't
horse.
see you coming.
I
Anybody
agree.
else that stuck out?
Yeah, I agree. But those two definitely, obviously, front runners. But the first kiss with Caitlin, I thought that means a lot. And not only the kiss itself, like the way he moved in and kind of went for it. I felt like he really went for it with her, and it was something he really wanted. So I think Caitlin's definitely a front runner too.
The thing is, Colton's known as the Virgin, shocker. Did you guys feel like you were a little surprised by how kind of quick he was moving? He was kissing some ladies, and then we're seeing a lot of tease of a lot of shirtlessness from Colton. It's like
a lot of showers.
Yeah, that chemistry, that sexuality is there in a way I wasn't sure I knew would happen.
I mean, when you're 6 foot 240 and you're built like Ken the Barbie doll, you take your shirt off and you look that good. But there was a lot of chemistry, and I was surprised that it was one of the first episodes I've watched that you've seen Colton or the Bachelor or Bachelorette kiss a few people and then not pick one of those people for the first impression rose. So I think it's going to be one of those seasons where he might fall in a lot of directions, and it's going to create a lot of drama and angst on his end.
Well, I literally just talked to Colton a few minutes ago before this interview, and Colton told me that he goes off the grid and quits The Bachelor. Did he call either of you when he was off the grid? What do you know about what happened?
I know it's the fence jump. I know that the fence jump, he really was. It was that moment when he was like, I've had enough. Like, this is insane, you know? And he's like, I'm out of here. And I know that he just kind of took off. I don't know what happened after. But I'll speak from experience. That is a rough environment.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him.
But Colton is the guy that Colton runs his own show, and no one's going to run it for him. And he makes his own rules, and when he wants something, the guy's going to get it under all circumstances. So in my interpretation of that is something had to happen for him to do that.
Yeah,
and he had to know what he wanted and how he was going to get it and what the circumstance was. I don't know. But he's just that kind of guy that, like, when he wants something, under all circumstances, he's going to get it. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, the big question, of course, is also, does Colton lose his virginity? I talked to him about what might be in store. Take a look at this little interview moment.
Yeah, I think some women obviously, came right out and said, hey, why? Let's talk about it. Would I ever bring that up on a first date? I don't know, probably not. But I probably knew that it was coming, and I knew that I was going to have to talk about it at some point. Did I think I was going to have to talk about it as much as I did on night one? Absolutely not. I really hope that throughout all of this, you get to see different sides of me than just the label of virgin.
So the ladies maybe being a little aggressive with Colton, maybe trying to be the one to take his virginity. And he said that through all of this, he hopes people see a different side of him. Who's the Colton you guys know that fans don't know yet, even after night one?
Yeah, I was just saying, he said it multiple times too. The virginity is just a small part of who he is. I know, especially night one, there was a lot of virginity talk. Yeah, a lot of virginity talk. But I do think that's going to kind of fade, and I think we're going to get to know who Colton is more and kind of his background and what's, why he is the man he is. I do.
Do you guys know the outcome?
No,
you just looked at each other like you did. You know what happened.
I mean, there's spoilers out there, but
we don't know if it actually
you don't know if it.
We've read multiple different
Well, I saw you. I think one of you Instagrammed you were celebrating with Colton in Vegas. You've talked to him since he finished filming. He really didn't tell you what happened?
For the record, it's just said celebrating something.
What are you celebrating?
Blake.
Yeah, it was
Blake's got big news.
No, I don't.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Okay, but you don't have to tell me what it is, but has Colton kind of shared with you what happened, what went down?
I'll say that he seems happy.
Okay.
I will say that. He really does. He really does. He seems smitten. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, Colton has said that too, that he's happy with how everything happened.
Yeah.
Also want to ask you guys, are you single? Ladies, if you're watching, are you available? What's going on?
What? Yes, I am single. I am single right now. I'm enjoying where I am in life. Having fun living life. Right now,
All right, Jason?
Yeah, so I'm in a place right now. I'm looking for my someone. I'm ready to find that person. And I have an interest, so we'll see what happens.
Well, look, the reason I ask, last question, is because could we see more of you guys on TV, on Bachelor shows? We got Paradise, maybe another season of Winter Games. What's next for you two?
$1 million question. What's crazy is Paradise is still 6 months away.
Yeah.
So there's so much that can happen. But, if I'm single and the opportunity arises, it's something, I might look into. Something I might be interested in.
Okay.
I do believe in the process. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm honestly so fond of the franchise, and even being part of last night was just so exciting. And for me, I said it right when we got off the show. I said, I hope I'm honestly in a position where I don't have to go on in Paradise, and I'm in a relationship, and I find someone by then I'm in a committed relationship. So, but again, 6 months is a long ways away, and we'll see what happens between now and then. We didn't know about hosting this until 3 weeks before, so you never know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen.
All right, well, you guys killed it on Monday night's premiere. We know you have such big fandoms. Everybody loves you. We'd love to see you on TV again. So, Blake and Jason, everybody follow them on social media and champion for them to get back on our TVs because we love these guys. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.